ourselves a nice link going for that.
Greetings all and welcome to Purple Frog live from Monday the 24th of April 2017. Surprise! This is an unplanned stream. I told you never to call me on this wall. This is an unlisted wall. And we are doing this because Factorio has launched... Never to call me on this wall. Oh, see, I hate when that happens. Factorio has launched. It's here. 0.15 is out, and we are going to be playing the... Base game. Base game. Because we can. Basically, because it is here. I'm very excited about that. I'm having troubles moving my... There we go. Probably having some stream frame issues. I don't know. But here we are. We're going to play Factorio for the next couple of hours. I don't know how late I'm going to stream. It's completely unplanned. What I do know is I'm going to be recording parts of this for this week. So if you want to come in for a minute, leave again, that's perfectly fine. I am in all three chats, Beam, Twitch, and also on YouTube. And we're going to be having a good old grand time. For once, I'm actually not going to be listening to the YouTube sound library through the whole thing because Factorio has its own music, although I don't have all the music mods enabled because I don't have anything enabled yet. It's just the base game. That's okay, we'll make do. If it gets too bad, we'll just turn off the base music and turn on the sound library. But for now, this is what we're going to go with and try it out. If you're coming over from Lightbringer's channel, thank you so much for joining us. And if you don't know what Factorio is, you're going to learn all about it because, oh my god, am I obsessed with Factorio. It is one of the fantastic things. Good and grand, George, both. Not just the one or the other, my friend. Let's see here. First things first. There's me. I'm so unprepared. I'm in white. I never wear light colors when I stream because it makes my face look all funky. There's a dark spot down here. Why is there a dark spot down there? It's partially because I'm playing around with a new lighting thing, and if I actually turn on the new lights, this happens. Now there's a white spot. Which is bad. But eventually, I'm going to have better lighting here. I have actually purchased the better lights. I just have to get them configured correctly. They're really high powered. I think I'm going to have to move the green screen back, and I don't know how that's going to work out quite yet. But we're going to do that. The music just played. Did you hear it? If you didn't hear it, I'm going to have to turn it up. But we'll get there. It's Factorio. It's here. I'm on the left-hand side today. It's a little strange, a little bizarre, but we are going to be doing this. Also, I need to change over my recording because I actually have to do recording during this. This is going to be funky. I'm going to forget about this. I got to get recording ready, and I will also be needing my audio recorder as well, which is Audacity, so I can get good high quality stuff. So I'm going to record 3 episodes of this series and then just play around and see. Maybe I'll record more. Hell, I don't know. All of next week might be 0.15 for all I know. Okay, so that's ready. Where is this in relation to the actual chat? Okay. So here's the game. What I'm going to do, just as a brief hello. I'm going to talk about the patch notes first because there are huge changes. Then we're going to get into the game and actually play it, and then just like play around in the game, not actually build anything yet. And then we'll that episode will probably be done because I'll probably talk 20 minutes about that, and then we'll play more. Oh my goodness, I can't see the chat. The first line of chat in Beam is actually next to the stupid little thing, not below it like I thought it was. Okay. All right, all the chats are good. I've gone with the horizontal chat configuration. It's a strange one. All right, so that's how it's going to be. If you just want to watch the videos later this week, I understand completely. You don't have to hang out, but if you want to hang out, I'm here. The other thing I need is my Discord. So now everything is all in one place. I can see all the chats that may or may not be happening. We're good to go. So there are going to be a couple of intros and a couple of outros. Don't worry. Until you hear my outro music playing, I'm not leaving. I'm going to be recording at least for 2 hours, maybe more. I don't know. We'll find out. Depends on what you guys are liking in the mood for. But we're going to start right now with the first episode of Factorio. This is 0.15. Very excited. Here we go. Greetings, all frog here. Let's play Factorio. It's happened! Ta-da! If you're watching on the live stream right now, you just saw me raise my hands in joy and graciousness. And if you're watching on the other video, you didn't. But it's here. Factorio 0.15 released a day early. So I was going to play Democracy in this slot. Haha! That's not happening now. It's going to be Factorio 0.15, the base game, just to see what are the changes. And boy, are there some changes. I'm very excited about this. I can't express how excited I am about this game coming out. I'm hoping that the new things we've been watching are as good as promised. Now, point of order, this is a beta. Technically an alpha, the whole game is, but this is a beta version of the alpha, so it could be bad. It might be crashing. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. But the first thing is first, let's talk about this changelog, huh? Wow, that's really small. I can't make it any bigger. Well, we'll just deal with it. Okay, where does it stop? That's still not 0.15. It's still not 0.15. Not 0.15. Not 0.15. Not 0.15. That's the only thing in here is not 0.15. Oh, we got a lot to talk about. I'm so excited about this. You'll notice we're already on not 0.15.1. They've already released something that reduced the noise effect on zoom to world view. What's zoom to world view, you ask? We'll show you later. They've actually already fixed 5 different bugs. Alpha beta nerds. It's true. But as you remember from the movie Nerds, we make the best lovers. I have a live stream chat, so I'm going to be talking back and forth to the people in the chat, but you'll be fine. Everything will be just fine. So there were a couple of things. There's apparently a config load error. They have to reset the config because almost everything changes. None of the mods are working yet. Well, they might be by this point because it was released at like 2 in the afternoon and it's 8:30. So some of the mods are probably working, but I don't even care. We're just going to do the base. We fixed the update error. There was apparently an update error. They fixed a config load error. There was a headless server error, which maybe someday I'll run one when I get a better server going. They fixed the reset button in the generate GUI map wouldn't actually reset. It's kind of a problem. And they fixed the right-clicking icon on the tag edit GUI, crashing the game. All right, so see what I'm saying? There are bugs in here. Things could happen. It's been tested, but this is what you have to say. Okay, so version 15, what happened? In the configuration has been reset because there are too many different changes. I'll go through the configuration options, so if you haven't seen it yet, you'll see what we're talking about. Excuse me, I've got lemon lime flavored soda for you today. Well, for me, none for you, sorry. So, major features. These are the big, huge things, and these are big, huge things. 1, research has been completely overhauled. There are 4 new science pack types. There's a military pack, production packs, high-tech packs, and space packs. The space packs can only, it says right there, can only be generated by launching a rocket. So you have to have a rocket in order to do that. And then they've added researches that go forever. They're infinite. Things like, I know for sure the minor efficiency, perhaps. I don't know if it's the same thing in this case. It is in the modules. But it gets better by 2% every time you do a research level, and it goes forever. And there's all these different reasons that you want to keep doing it. I don't know what the recipes are for yet. I haven't looked in the game, but apparently blue science is much easier now because then there's all these other sciences. There's nuclear power. That's my mind being blown. They actually added the entire nuclear power chain to this whole thing. So you're going to be mining uranium. You're not going to get the right kind of uranium all the time. You're going to be able to use uranium as weapons products, which is good and bad depending on your point of view. There's going to be turbines, the engines and all that stuff. There's special steam engines to handle this because obviously the steam coming out of uranium is a lot hotter than the steam coming out of a traditional boiler. So all of that is happening. So excited about that. And then, holy moly, there's a blueprint library. And, okay, so you can say, well, there was always a blueprint book thing. No, this is way better. You can keep them between games. What? You can keep them between games. It's so excellent. And then you can share them in multiplayer games. Mook, we're going to have so much fun with this. Okay, so let's talk about the features. They've improved the map. And when they say they've improved the map, they've changed the map. It's unbelievable. So now you can actually have overlays on your map. So you can have a logistic network overlay, the pollution overlay, the electric network overlay, turret ranges, all of this different stuff that you could select on the map. This is the map, not the big screen, not what you play on, but the map. So when you hit M to bring up the map. Train stations and trains can be opened by clicking on them in the map view now. So you don't have to click the separate map button. You just get to a train. If you see a train zipping by, you click on it, you open the train. Unbelievable. You can zoom into the world from the map. I don't even know how they came up with that. And the cool thing is, if there's fog of war, you can't see it either. There has to be radar coverage for you to see details. Otherwise, you'll see what the radar or you have last seen. Or if in a multiplayer game, if there's another player there, you can see that as well. You can add custom markers to the map. They can say whatever you want. I don't know. I don't need them because I basically use my train engines as markers, but same thing. There is now an official wagon for transporting fluids, so we no longer need the rail tanker mod. So the pumps can pump to the fluid wagons, and then the other side has to be connected to something else. This is normal. This is not unusual, except that it kind of seems to imply that you need the special pump for that, and you cannot just hook them straight into like a water pump. Not that many people were doing that, but it was possible with the rail tanker to do that. So infinite mining productivity research has been added. They mentioned that earlier, but this specifically mentions mining, so you can do 2%. I already said that. The fuel type now affects vehicle acceleration and top speed. What? That's hilariously awesome. Because obviously now, if you end up with a nuclear-powered train, which I'm hoping you could do, don't know, don't quote me on that one, I'm just guessing, it'll be fast as hell. But what it definitely means is that your solid fuel will be faster than your wood burner. Way faster. They added coal liquefaction. So this was the liquefaction, excuse me, which was added in, I think Bob's added this. I think also Petrochem added this one, that you could take coal and make it right into heavy oil. Now it's in the base game. Makes sense. This is interesting. I don't know how I feel about this one. They've added a pipette tool. So it picks up items from the inventory used to build the currently selected entity. For resources, it will select the fastest available resource extractor. I don't understand that yet. We're going to play around with it. They added new tutorials, and now there's a PvP and a wave defense scenario. Graphics, which we're going to notice, hopefully on the stream, although I only stream at 720p. You'll notice it for sure on the video, I hope, because I do stream at 1080p. It's now high def. So it's full 1080p for cars, trains, rail signals, train stops, transport belts, underground belts, splitters, pipes, steam engines, assembling machines, oil refineries, chemical plants, mining drills, furnaces, and resources. They did not have time before release to get the inserters, but they will add inserters as well. And pretty much everything will have a high-res graphic version eventually. The new ores have less tiley ore patches. Don't know what that means yet. We'll see what it is. They've tweaked the GUI graphics, which have been amazingly done. It's still, as you can tell, the typical block kind of presentation, but there's a lot more to it that you can do. And then it decreased the size of the recipe icons on assembling machines by 23%. Don't know why. Well, it didn't bother me, but obviously it bothered people. Those are features. Okay, now we have the minor features. All right, this should be at the top of the list. This is not a minor feature. This is the most amazing user experience update they have added to it, that you can now insert to and from entities and copy and paste entities by dragging the mouse. You no longer have to individually click one by one. And if you work in factories like I do, where it's go big or go home, and say in the last episode, actually, or a couple of episodes ago of the Factorio Barbarissimo series, when I set up a 50 entity configuration, I could have just dragged the whole thing instead of had to click each one individually. It's huge. It's huge. The second one I don't think I like. Build by moving for electric poles now accounts for covering all unpowered entities on the way. I don't think I like that one, but since most of the time I use build for that, it's because I'm running long power poles along a rail line. It probably won't even annoy me until I'm in the base and realize what the hell's going on. Fast replacing a piece of the underground belt replaces the other side. Well, that's amazing. I think that's fantastic. You can set your own player color, which is cool. Added warning for situations where robots don't have storage places to put them in a logistics network. Also cool. I'm out of storage space. I want to know about that, so I don't just have robots sitting around doing nothing. Pumps show the direction in the detailed view, which is, honestly, the graphic was good enough. You didn't really need it, but that's fine. Belts and pipes show correct connections when building a blueprint. That's kind of cool, because when you built a blueprint, it was just a basic vertical view, I think, always, of the belt or whatever it was, and it didn't connect if you moved them. So that's kind of cool that they increased that. Technology is still the required science pack below the icon in the technology GUI list. That's cool. It's better because they are now sorted by science pack needed. So as you can remember, in all the series I've done, I'm looking through what do I have that still has this? What do I have that still has it? Now I know, because it'll be at the beginning. They added a screenshot command, which is cool. Almost every modern operating system can take a screenshot without having to do that, but that's kind of cool. Added support for equipment grids in the map editor. I have no idea what that means. We'll find out. The build rotation for each blueprint is remembered independently of the general item build rotation, which is good because that was always frustrating to me that it could not remember how I had rotated things. So I'd get them out and they'd be always in different directions. Very strange. Excuse me. You can have infinite resources now of everything. And the minimal yield for that is calculated using the initial resource amount and the prototype minimum yield. So this is all, they're guessing to see how to balance infinite yields at the moment. I don't know if you turn them on somewhere else, because it occurs to me they were not in the options menu when I went through it. So it's probably when you build a new map. Added optional filters to the deconstruction planner. I love that idea. The copying from assembly means to filter inserters will set the filters to the ingredients of the assembling machine recipe. It's about time. I mean, they did it for requester chests. Why not for filter inserters? Combat robots and construction robots are maintained between sessions in multiplayer and when changing surfaces. Very cool. Why does this matter? Factorissimos. Added reverse rotate. Thank you. Thank you. You no longer have to hit R. You can just go Shift R and it goes the other way. It's fantastic. Offshore pump and generators show pumping speed and fluid usage, which is great because now I can actually see if I need all those offshore pumps, like I think I do. Alternate selecting with blueprints. Shift select skips the blueprint setup GUI. That I think is also cool. Mining rails is disabled if mining starts with trains or gates. That's cool. Mining meaning picking them up. So you're not going to deconstruct rails if you're just trying to pick up the gates or something on the rail. Fantastic. Full screen alt enter. That's just getting into the 19th century. You can force options to the player's command. I don't even remember what players does. Add a logistics network GUI containing a list of all networks and content with search. This is the advanced logistics mod, so now it's built into the game. Added an open command. These slash commands are all in the Lua thing. So they've added an open command to open an inventory. If you're the admin, you can configure alerts for the player. You can disable global sounds, apparently. You can print the map seed. Fantastic. I will probably do that right at the beginning of this video when I create the map. Or the next map, I mean. Oh, excuse me. Add fluids to the production GUI. Okay, I'm sort of okay with that. Added kill statistics GUI. I don't know why. Added enable disable all mods button to the mod manager GUI. That's kind of cool. Added automatic barreling support for all fluids. Which is good because that means then modders don't have to create barrel recipes for all their different fluids. It's just going to be created automatically in the game. I like that. Where are we? I just lost myself. Here we are. Cargo wagons can have settings copied from any distance, like locomotives. Makes sense. Added the ability to auto-launch the rocket. This is important if you're going to be creating science from it. Train stops can be colored like trains. What? It's way more exciting to me than it should have been. Fish can be collected by robots. Yes. Our fishing enterprise will know no bounds. Stejo, I hope you have already taken advantage of this. Extended map generator settings to include an advanced section. Added map generator presets, which is very cool. Show a fog of war and radar radius when holding radar and cursor, which is a brilliant idea. Seed for map creation on the headless server. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Damaged items merge into one stack. The health of the stack will be the average of the items. This is good and bad both. Because obviously if they merge, then that means you need to make a new one. Whereas before you'd only have to spend a repair pack. So we had to be careful about this one. Added server whitelist support, fine. Added ban list, added favorite feature in public games, that's fine. Added permissions command, sure. Added ability to change individual inserter stack size bonuses through the GUI or the circuit network. Interesting. Added ability to export and import blueprints, blueprint books, and construction planners as strings. Server console will point join and leave messages, sure. Server console, blah, blah, blah. Translatable energy units and SI prefixes. Okay. Furnaces and assembling machines show the amount of products finished. Oh, that's kind of cool. And then they balanced a bunch of stuff. Some of this stuff I like. Some of the stuff I'm not going to like. So they've increased the rate at which resources grow with distance from the center by 50%. That is probably more helpful for the most number of people. It means you don't need as many trains, which makes me sad. But I'm okay with that. Unless it means the opposite, which means the research. No, it's the rate at which it's definitely not. Well, if it is, that's bad English. Crude oil balancing. Halved the resources amounts on the map. So increase the minimum yield from 10 to 20%. Halved the rate of depletion. Doubled the starting yield. Fixed that the mechanics of increasing richness with distance from start wasn't working. While that would explain why it was so tough to find oil in the base game. A lot of this stuff, like this first two, didn't matter if you were running RSO. So I don't know if this is maybe RSO fixes that will make it better. We'll see. Increase the module inventory size of a chemical plant and oil refinery from 2 to 3. That's just basic logic. Increase logistic slot, trash slot count from 5 per level to 6 per level. Are they going to be 6 wide then? Or are they going to look... Either way, it's going to be awkward. Removed processing unit from the modular armor and portable solar panel recipe. Oh, that's nice. Increase the pumping speed 4 times, which was... Now, see? Look, I wasn't crazy. Those pumps were slow. So now it's better. Reduce the plastic bar requirement of petroleum gas from 30 to 20. Reduce the electric engine recipe of lubricant from 20 to 15. Reduce the electric furnace recipe requirement for steel from 50 to 10. Steel furnace recipe requirement of steel from 8 to 6. Reduce the pump check recipe of steel from 10 to 5. Reduce the crafting time of all of that stuff. An ad for poop yogurt was played at the beginning of this video. That's horrible. All right. Reduce the crafting time of all this stuff. Engine units and electric engine units. Thank God, because that was way too high. Pump checks. Who cares? Advanced circuits. Holy smokes. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. Now I only need 6 per setup instead of 8. Wow. Processing units from 15 to 10. That's also huge. And cracking recipes from 5 to 3, which if you balance your oil right, you don't necessarily need to worry about. Increase the stack size of stone wall and pipes and belts from 50 to 100. I had a mod that did that all the time anyway. That's so much better. Increase the maximum power production of steam engines from 510 kilowatts to 900 kilowatts. So essentially they're like steam engine 3s in Bob's mods. Double the heat capacity of water from 0.1 kilojoule per degree per liter to 2.2 kilojoules. Is that real? Or did they just do it to make it easier? I don't know. Increase substation supply area to 18 by 18 and wire reach to 18. Oh, that's going to be so odd to remember. Player regains health at a much higher rate, but only after being out of combat for 10 seconds. Discharge defense equipment pushes back, stuns, and damages nearby enemies when activated by the remote. That's not bad. Decrease the size of discharge event from 3 by 3 to 2 by 2. Greatly increase the damage of personal laser defense equipment. Flamethrower gun has a minimum range of 3, and it occurs to me I forgot to check what time this started, so I am not certain how long this video has been. Flames created on ground from the flamethrower specifically increase damage and duration, and damage when more fuel is added to them by firing at the same spot. Ah. Good. Increase the fire resistance of biter bases. Well, okay. Increase the health of player non-combat buildings. Increase player health from 100 to 250. Increase collect amount and effectiveness of fish, which you can now farm by robots. Increase the damage range and health of biter worms. I don't like that. Decreased health and resistance of behemoth biters. Double the stack size of all ammo. Tweak the cost of crafting time of some ammos. Increased the damage of most player ammos. Greatly increase the damage and fire rate of rockets and cannon shells. Well, maybe we'll play with rockets then. Increase the collision box of cannon shells. Increase tag health and resistance. Added research for tank cannon shells damage and shooting speed. Tweaked research bonuses and added more endgame research for military upgrades. Greatly increased the damage of mines. They also stun nearby enemies when they explode. Added uranium round magazines and uranium cannon shells. Added the flamethrower to the tank. What? Other minor changes. Optimizations. Other minor changes. Reduce the speed at which you can fire turrets. Probably, I don't know. Improved performance of mining drills in general and significant improvements in performance when mining drills get backed up. Improved performance when tiles are changed due to migration mod removal. Significantly improved GUI performance for inventories that required scroll bars. Improved GUI performance in general. Improved performance of radar scanning chunks. Improved map generation speed and edit generation algorithm. Improved game load performance when a large amount of mod data exists in the save. Optimized graph rendering and production statistics window. Improved regenerate entity performance. Improved network map transfer performance. Improved train performance when building mining rail related entities. Optimized the memory requirements for storing tiles under concrete. Well, I get that. Circuit network. Significantly improved circuit network performance. Up to 25 times less CPU usage and 10% less memory usage. That is insane. Added a programmable speaker to show alerts and play sounds based on circuit network signals. That will probably scare the hell out of me when I first set that up and forget about it. Train stops can output the contents of a stop train's cargo. Of course it can! Why wouldn't it have in the future? Or in the past? That was so stupid. But now it does, so it's fantastic. Train stops can be disabled using the circuit network. They will skip all train stops. So that's kind of cool. Mining drills can be turned on and off using the circuit network. Interesting. And they output the remaining expected resources, huh? Pump jacks can be turned on and off using the circuit network. Added modulo power, left bit shift, right bit shift, bitwise and bitwise or and bitwise XOR to the arithmetic combinator. Holy shit. Added greater or equal than, less than or equal than, or not equal to the decider combinator and circuit conditions. That is hot. Now we get to the changes. Oh my god, we're halfway through. Okay, so boilers are more powerful and bigger and have a dedicated output for steam. Default boilers output steam at a fixed temperature of 165 degrees. Now, so they're 2 by 3 instead of 1 by 1. I don't know how this is going to... I think it's 1 to 2 is what they said is the new ratio. One boiler to 2 steam engines. Mook is watching right now on the live stream. He'll probably correct me if I get that incorrect. But I believe that's how it works now, and I'm excited for that. I assume that you can chain them, I hope. They removed 32-bit systems. That's fine. Almost everybody plays on 64 bits anyway. Removed Alien Artifact and Alien Science packs from the game completely. So why do I want biters at all? Interesting. Change the bounding box of burner miner drills and pump jacks so it's possible walking between them. Oh, thank you, God. Just the burning miner drills and pump jacks? Could you have done it for everything, please? Disable loading of saves before not 12. That's because they're way too different. Change the small pump to pump. They'll be migrated but will be misaligned. Well, thank you for that UI experience. 1 to 2 is the current ratio. Train stations add 2,000 tile penalty when pathfinding, so trains try to avoid stations not related to their path. Oh, nice. The map seed is used to generate unique maps instead of just a starting position. The decorative entity type has been deprecated and replaced with the prototype optimized decorative. Oh, I get it. So they add different things to the maps itself. Multiplied all fluid amounts by 10. All default map editor actions are now on the left click. Okay, I don't use the map editor, that's fine. Change the fluid box height and base level of a boiler, steam engine, and pump to improve fluid flow. When the active train stop is removed, trains will immediately leave the station if they're waiting at the station. Huh. Changed the default comparison type for train conditions to OR, which is good considering most people used OR. Fast replacing splitters maintains the splitter contents of the new splitter instead of returning it to the player. Oh, thank you, God. Research started change notifications are only shown when in multiplayer. Crafting is now paused when the results can't be given to the player instead of spilling them on the ground. Excellent. Very good. Hey, you know this thing that it's going to be lost forever because you can't hold it? I'm just going to drop it on the ground? Yeah, there you go. They fixed that. Changed evolution from global to perforce. Oh, interesting. I wonder what that's going to do overall. Disabled mining of vehicles other players are driving. Oh. I guess I'm not going to steal your tanks, Moog. Decrease, not that we've gotten to that point really anyway. Decrease spider sound volumes. Laser turret projectiles move much faster. Robot construction area changed from 50 to 51 to allow Roboport builds deconstruct each other even when there's a one tile gap between logistics areas. Oh. Restart button now uses the map generation settings from the currently loaded save. New rocket style GUI and visibility button for free play and sandbox scenarios. Unified internal name of the flamethrower to flamethrower. No hyphen. Manual ghost building will mark trees, rocks, or deconstruction similar to alt building blueprints. Fantastic. Trains are now always visible on the map, not only in chunks observed by raiders or players. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. But okay. Renamed Armor Making 2 to Heavy Armor and Armor Making 3 to Power Armor. Renamed Diesel Locomotive to Locomotive because the diesel part obviously didn't matter. Increased blueprint book size to hold 1,000 blueprints. Blueprint books, and deconstruction planners are obtainable from the library GUI with no crafting cost. Oh, cool. Added combinator working wire hold and wire place sounds. A single player can be continued when you die. Oh, good. Modding fast cropping of sprite. Actually, this happened in the game now. I've read that when you die in multiplayer, your body stays around. There's all this stuff for modding and scripting and stuff, but I'm not going to go through all that. This has definitely been a 20-minute video because I'm 27 minutes into the live stream. So I am going to cut it here. This was the changelog. This is what we're going to be playing with. We will be playing in the next video. I promise you that. If you're watching the live stream, remember, stick around. The final outro will only happen when you hear my outro music. Until that point, this is just for the different videos. But I am going to say that we're done here, and we will pick this up in the next video on Thursday with a brand new Factorio, not 0.15.1. I'm excited to share it with you. For now, though, we're out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything that happens. And until next time, cheers. It was 23 minutes and 31 seconds. Apparently I didn't get 5 seconds of sound. How is that possible? I waited 5 ticks. I guess I'm gonna have to wait more. Okay, noise reduction. Get noise profile. This will. There'll be a couple of drop threads on the stream right now because I've got to apply the sound processing while I'm thinking about it. All right. Notes. Oh, I didn't pick a color. What color should this be? Somebody vote for a color. 424. Boom. Change log for 0.15.1. We're going to start playing in the next one. What's my color going to be? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? 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 There's a lot of talking. Oh, wow. Definitely a lot of talking. More than I like to talk in one video. I like to let the game breathe. Red, you got it. When did the stream start? 8:30. Surprise. I don't think I've used red for Factorio. That red? Yeah, I like that red. Have I used it? Green, purple, orange, kind of a tanny orange. I have used red. Blue and then red. The speed challenge was red. Okay, well I didn't. It's been ages since that's happened. Oh no, hands-free was red also. And then Factorissimo. And then what's the yellow one? I didn't put what it was. Oh, that was that's Barbarissimo. I don't care. We're going to use red. It's kind of like an orangey red. I like it. Time zones. Yeah, it started about 8:30. I can't use blue. I'm using that right now for another series. So yeah, it started at 8:30. I'm going to stream until I'm tired. I'm going to record episodes through the whole thing. Because episodes. Why wouldn't I just put this on the right-hand screen since I'm not even using it for anything? That way I don't have to go through two different screens to get there. That makes far more sense to me. Alright, copy, paste into stereo, export the audio to Factorio 17-123. Back to 7 Factorio videos a day, or a week. Not a day. Oh my god, no. It's a lot of videos. 7 Factorio videos a day, it's a lot of videos. Alright, let's plug in my phone and hope to god that charging this won't slow everything down also. It shouldn't, but never know. At least that way it won't buzz at me. Apparently my wife is also doing laundry. I hope our power can handle this. Okay, was this exported? Did I remember to do this correctly? 123. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yes, 23 is version 1. I'm going to have to create a new thing for this. Bollocks. A truly civilized gentleman uses cyan. Yeah, for now. Haven't you used other colors? Okay, we're moving on to the next episode. We're actually going to play. Here we go. I'm starting this at 21:03. Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play Factorio 0.15. Huh? I'm very excited about this. So we went through the changelog in the last video. We're actually going to play. We're going to make sure all of our options are correct. How's the sound? There's live streams going on. Can you hear the music? It's playing right now. I feel like the music is too low. Now it's not playing, so I can't even tell you. I'm going to boot it up a little bit. If it ends up being too high, we'll fix that. Graphics are all fine. There's a couple of new graphic things in here. Where are they? I'm going to do all this stuff because I don't care. Here, so you can actually see pump arrows now. You can see combinator settings when the detailed info is on, but that's too complicated, I think. I'm on sprite high density graphics. I have 3 screens, obviously, so I need to set it to the proper screen when I start. But so that's that, which is good. Sounds I just set to be fine. Controls, it's all the basic control stuff. There's some extra things in there, but we'll talk about it as we go through it. I have not installed any mods, so there are no mods to configure. Just barely. Okay, I thought it needed to come up. And then there's other things here. You've got my Factorio. It's Purple Frog, right? I finally fixed that. I should actually turn on verbose logging so that way if something goes wrong, they know what's going on. But then all these things are going on to the basic whatever. So here we go. We're going to play. It could crash at any time. Beta, right? No idea. We're going to start a new game. Oh, right. There are presets now. Okay, so if we do basic settings, we can just do presets. So the default, rich resources. So resource patches have a larger richness. A resource richness increases as you go further from the center of the map. This just means players will not have to extend so far. It's stupid. Don't like it. Marathon. Recipes and technologies are more expensive. We'll do that later. And I'm going to do a Barbarissimo Angels Ores Marathon when it's allowed. Dangerous. Spiders are more dangerous and evolve faster. No. Dumb. Don't like it. Death World. Very, very dangerous. Real World. Large resource patches spread far apart to encourage trains. Spiders won't create any new bases or re-expand into clear territory. It's me. They made a mode for me. Guys, I have my own mode. It's exciting. Enemies will never attack first. For there. And so these are the resources. So you get that water, iron, copper, stone, coal, uranium, crude, enemy bases, starting area, right? So this is all. This is how it is for this. You can also then enable or disable pollution. You can set the diffusion ratio, the dissipation rate, the minimum damage to trees, or the minimum to damage trees rather. You can absorb pollution absorbed per damage tree. Crazy. You can change. You can turn off the evolution factor. Get rid of it completely. What does all this do? No clue. Recipe difficult. You can turn on to normal or expensive for both of them, and technology price per multiplier 1. So you know where it says like times 4, you could put a 2 here and it would be times 8. Enemy expansion. So you have this, minimum chunks between new bases, maximum expansion distance, minimum group size, minimum cooldown, maximum cool. It's unbelievable. The stuff that you can do in this is so cool. Oh, it doesn't realize that I uncustomized that because I did this. But that's fine. Like all these things, I'm so excited. All right, let's generate the new world. It's going to take a while, which I'm okay with as long as it doesn't crash. Here we go. It's a Factorio free play. All right, so here we are. Do we like this map? I don't know. The first thing I noticed right away is that the zoom out is pretty high. The other thing I noticed is that this is an RSO, so the goddamn things are together. Is this our only iron? Let's go to the map. No, there is an iron patch down here. You see? Iron over it. There's 117,000 iron ore in this patch. Can you believe that? Now we're going to zoom in. We can't see that map, though. But we can, if I zoom in to this, I could see it because I'm in it. What? Outside of radar range? Inside of radar range. Zoom to the world. You can't, like, harvest it or anything, but you can see it. So there's 468,000 copper there, 286,000 copper, 1.5 million coal, 420,000, 226. Combined oil fields of 222 or 2253. That's insane. There's more iron down here too. So you know what? There's plenty of stuff in this start. It's going to be annoying as hell to separate this though. Oh, yeah, this interface is sexy, man. This is hot as all else. So this is the new interface. Again, I'm live streaming this. If you didn't know that, all week I'm going to be live streaming, probably next week too, because I'm going to play like 4 hours today. But there you go. Logistics network. If we had one, it would turn on right there. The power grid would be there. The turret coverage would be there. The pollution factor would be there or not there. Train stop names, which I can't. They're turned off because there are none. And then player names. All that stuff is there. Plus, this is still there. Blueprint library, though, we have this. I can just start a new blueprint book and start a new blueprint, new deconstruction planner. I can get all that stuff. I can import stuff. Oh my god, it's so sexy. E closes everything as before. Here's your production statistics. There are none. But you can see there's fluids now. So items, fluids, and buildings. There are none of those. Bonuses, so we can see what the bonuses. We haven't researched any of those yet. We're not going to do any tutorials. This is your train interface. We don't have any trains, and then the typical achievement interface. Which actually, does it know that I've gotten these? It does. Cool. Oh wait, maybe I haven't unlocked them yet. Start tracking. I have to choose to... Oh no, that's cool. I don't have any of these then. It starts over. Perfect. Alright, well we'll get there. Achievements, cool. The map is hot. Oh, I didn't even talk about that. Okay, so here's the new inventory. You can see they're like 3-dimensional. I can hover over things. It tells me what it is. That's pretty normal. The inventory itself is bigger because everybody wanted a bigger inventory, so they finally gave it to us. I can't do stone brick because I have no stone, so it tells you that. And it looks down. Like these look pushable. I can push these. Also, I can't do this actually because it has to be made in one of those furnaces. Pipe to ground. You know what? It said if you replaced underground belt, it would upgrade, but nothing about pipe. I guess because there's only one version of pipe in this game. So you have all these things, repair pad. I mean, look at these graphics, man. Oh my god, they're so sexy. They're so sexy. Stone pipes? Or just pipes, right? There aren't stone pipes in this game. I was going kind of crazy. Light armor still has the same stupid graphic, though. It's 3D. You can search for things as per usual. Oh, you're right. I'm in the search menu. Unsearch. There it is. We've talked until it's dark. I can't mine this. Oh, you know what? I'll bet. Yep. Something was stuck. Alright, so I would like to mine a pickaxe, please. Can I get 2 of these? Cool. Are there enough trees on this map to... Yeah, there's a whole forest up here. We should be good. Yeah, it should really help with Bob's mods. Again, I'm live streaming this. The chat windows are kind of all weird, though. Alright, so here is our tiny, tiny patch of iron. A tiny, tiny patch of iron. You can still see their blocks, but it is true. They've done a better job of... It looks a little more natural. This is where we're going to get copper, I think. We're definitely going to get coal from here. The problem is we can't overlap. Very annoying. Alright, so... We start with one of these bad boys. No, I don't want that yet. Get out of there. I want this, though. Give me this. Alright, that's plenty. I need a box. Can I make a box? I can. Let's make all the boxes. Lazy bastard run. What is the lazy bastard run? I don't remember. You gotta help me out. Alright. I'll have to get stone and iron. Stone is over here. What do you need to start this game? It's been so long. 20? Is that gets you started? I think so. You can do it with 10, actually, so let's try it with 10. Because that gets you a furnace, and then... How do you make these guys? Iron plates. Oh, I can't... Okay, so we gotta do this guy first. It's alright. Thank you for your dedicated service, but I need to move you. We gotta do this first. Alright, we will already put that there, because that's where I'm going to expect it. Oh, that's nice. I tell you, that's sharp. Here, you can have all that. Oh, don't go there. I lied. You just go straight into that. Here, give me some of this. You have all that. Iron plates! Haha! I am unstoppable. It's gonna be a while before we get to some truly new stuff. But, you know, it's all the same basic start. How many of these do we need? 9? Ugh. Gross. One. Ah. Really should get them mining that too. I don't want this one yet. I mean, I want it, but you know what I mean. I need one more. One more. Thank you. Because I'm tired. I don't want to have to hand mine any fuel. I'll hand mine more iron. But I was right. You need 20. That's fine. Start with 1. Go. We have to handcraft at the beginning. Saying no handcrafting. We have to handcraft at the beginning. Alright. Not enough ingredients. Yes. We'll get to electricity here in enough time, don't you worry. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Forgetting what I'm mining here. That's just stone. We just need that in a box. Mining does seem to be improved. Alright, I mean, we gotta start thinking about where we're gonna put things. Long term, we'll just expand to the west from here. Yeah, there's so many trees over there. I'd rather expand to the west because the desert's here. Granted, the pollution will be worse, but we'll have more room. God, I love that interface. It's so sexy. I'll be in my bunk. So now we can actually see pollution. Show me pollution. It's not ideal. I should at least know where I am. That's a good idea. I could do a node crafting challenge. It's certainly possible. I could track it, I suppose. Lazy. 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 Lazy by impact. That sounds fun. I've already done 37. Holy crap. I guess we gotta start automating then if we're gonna do this. It's possible. I certainly like to automate things. There's no question about that. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. I want 2 more of those. I know, I know. Wow, it counts every individual entity. Oh, crap. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Somehow. I don't know how, but it's going to be fine. So that means we need to get to electricity. So we need 2 of these, unfortunately, so I need more iron. A ton of iron for this. I need 2 of those, and I need 1 of these. That's going to take me over the limit right now. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. I mean, I have to do this just to get to science, so then I can... I mean, I'm going to have to craft 10 science pack. That takes me to 91. Oh, wait. Science recipes are different. I might not have to do 10. Nope, I have to do 10. 10 science pack just to get there. And I have to build one of those by hand. I don't know how I'm going to do this now. How do you do 111? That's crazy. Because I need a pump and pipes, too. I don't think this is possible. You can go away. I don't need you. Forget that. Maybe we'll do one later, but not this one. Alright, but I do have that. We'll put our power going from the water to the north. Let's start it here. I can't have an offshore pump here, that's right. So boilers are bigger now. I'm sorry, they enter from the sides and leave from the... Enters from the side. So how do you daisy chain these? How do you daisy chain these? How is that possible? How have we played 17 minutes already? That can't be. I refuse. I refuse. I don't think that's going to get any... Yeah, okay, that's pure copper. Faster too. I like that. Okay, automation's on the way. Make an offshore pump now, finally. Let's not have any space. Right. It says 15 degrees. That's not 165 degrees. Oh, but the steam temperature is. Isn't that interesting? I like the new stats. Can I make power poles? No, because I have no wood. That's fair. Oh, trees. It is 3 times, right? So I'm going to get 6 out of this? Yes. Alright. I need to research stuff. I need more copper for that. These videos are probably going to be long. Deal with it. Peaceful biters too, so I can flute as much as I want. I guess we're going to start with 2. What are these? Are these still the same? That's still the same recipe. That's still the same recipe. But blue on changes. That's still the same. Pardon me. The sneeze was real. I have a science lab. Whee! I'm a general. Whee! Yeah, he's not the choice I would have gone with. He does something at the Battle of Monmouth. It has 200 steam. It's a lot more flow. If we're going to put one factory in between, we're going to do that. Science packs are still slow. Still 5 to 6. I mean, just the science pack alone is 20 things you have to create. Because you need 10 science packs and you have to create 10... you know what I'm talking about. Ten gears to go along with it. So obviously the most exciting stuff is later in the game. I mean, look at how pretty this is. Look at how pretty this looks. It's so much better. See, water goes in and out here, but you have to do steams down here. So this is going to be our new setup. It's no longer going to be long lines of steam engines, I don't think. I don't think it can be. I don't know if it's 1 to 2 like this. Automation is finished. That's a good way to end. Look at how far out we can zoom. Okay, I'm just so excited about all of this stuff. That, however, is it for today because we're out of time. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers. Alright, that time I definitely waited for 5 seconds. I'm excited about this game. The basics through automation. So obviously the first thing is we'll automate science. I'm going to pause the game here. I know that we get rid of the sign, but so I'm totally huge on nuclear power. I think it's going to be amazing. I think it will be. I think it's going to be a lot better than just having large solar fields, honestly. I think it's going to be a huge difference. It's going to be huge. Chucks the land. Applying a limiter. Oh my, not 15 is out. You don't know I'm live streaming? You gotta get over here. I'm trying it out right now. Get on the live stream. Yo. Twitch, YouTube, or Beam. I'm having fun. 15 is out. I'm glad because I really didn't want to play Democracy. My mom is talking about me on Facebook. Why is that? %, power. Fantastic. Oh yeah, solar fields get ridiculous. I tend to forget because I always still have my Steam backup. But like if I were doing it for real, if I were doing a mega base, it would get ridiculous. Maybe that's what I'll do in this, is go for a mega base. I don't know, I'm just excited to be playing 0.15. On a rail world, apparently. I don't know, RSO still does a better job of generation. Oh, good, the audio's done. Copy into stereo. Save as 17.124. Everyone attack, retreat. Factorio. I'm excited for you. Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play Factorio 0.15. I was like, why is the overlay not working? Then I realized there's no science going on. That would be the reason. What's after that? Optics for all you fine feathered friends. I don't need walls right away. I don't need turrets right away either. I don't need military right away. Probably logistics is the most important. Wow, look at the icon for the landfill. It's gorgeous. Can't do it yet, obviously, because it needs green. Heavy armor needs steel? Okay. Logistics is the next one I think we need. If the biters were in, we'd be using turrets, but we don't care about that. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Purple? What does purple even mean? Because purple's not alien anymore. Purple must be military packs based on looking at that. Wow, what's the orange? I don't know, but you need it before you can get logistics systems. Which means logistic networks are late. Oh, I don't know if I dig that. Look at how late logistics systems is going to end up being. It used to be right here. And now you're going even farther? Man, I don't know about that. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't know how I feel about that. As I like the robots. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, it's uranium. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know about the atomic bomb either. I'm not sure I'm happy with that. It's a little too violent for me. There's no music in science when you're doing research still. Why is that? That's cool. I dig that. Need better lab research speed, obviously. Look at all this new stuff, man. Mining productivity, 1 through 3. 2%. 4 through 7, 8 through 11. There it is. 16 plus. Get all that stuff, and you can have 2% every time. 2% every time. 2% every time. Was that flammables? It's a nice new logo for flammables. I don't like that. I'm not going to lie to you. How do you unlock more research? Batteries used to unlock blue. Do they still? No, they unlock batteries. You can actually get Mark II batteries. Starting to build upgrades into the game. So wait a minute. You can get logistics robots, but you can't get the logistics system, which gets you requester chests and active providers, until you have ridiculous science. That seems ridiculous. Oh, it's the fluid wagons. I want it. It takes 3 storage tanks to make a fluid wagon. I mean, that's obviously what it looks like, but ye gads. That's expensive. Yeah, I'm down with this. For those of you watching on the live stream who don't know, I am recording this. For those of you watching the recording, slow down faster. Ooh, I like that. That's a great idea. Wow, they've really thought through some of this stuff. I'm both recording and streaming this, so these will be the Tuesday videos, or the noon videos coming out on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But feel free to hang out and interact now. I don't know how much the fluid wagon holds. Doesn't say. Hopefully 7,500 if I'm putting 3 storage tanks into it. So I get robots but not requester chests. That's weird. So if I look at logistics robots, where are logistics robots? I'll find them off of flight. Logistics robots. That gives you passive providers and storage chests. But not requester chests. I always thought that was weird. Passive should come with requester. Storage should come with actives. That's just my thought on that. Now I got to figure out where the hell the dark blue or the blue science comes from, because it's not from batteries anymore. Get modular armor at red and green science. Has that always been the case? I feel like that's not always the case. Maybe it was, and then just power armor is the higher stuff. You get power armor at blue science now. How do you even get blue science? I like how everything with uranium slightly glows. What provides blue science? I'm going to find it. What's this? Programmable speaker. Oh, yeah. And a power switch. Nice. Turn things on and off with the power switch. Oh, mod armor is newer. Excellent. What's this? Locomotives look different. Cargo wagons look different. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll find out when we see them on the rail. Engines get you pumps. That's how you get to pumps, is engines. Okay, so you need to build engines. But you need engines to get to trains anyway, so that's fine. Electric engines, good. Fluid wagons, we already saw. Signals look different. I dig it. They operate the same. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's still what it is. Flight gets you flight. What's the plus? Ghost, you build timeout plus an hour. That's handy. Okay. Oil looks the same. Research speed is research speed. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. Yeah. You can do individual modules before you do the... Oh, no, okay, all right. I don't like that. I mean, it's definitely better ordered, but it's still kind of strange. Power grid. Lasers. Stack inserters. Logistics robots. Robotics itself. Accumulators, batteries. Sulfur, portable... Oh, crap. every time I click it, I have to scroll back down? That's only annoying. Advanced electronics. That's what unlocks blue. So now it needs advanced circuits, engines, and assembling machine 1s. What? This is so different. Holy smolies. It needs engines and assembling machine 1s. I don't know how I feel about that. Wow. So now our assembling machines can't just go into assembling machine 2s. We have to siphon those off because it used to be smart inserters, batteries, steel, and advanced circuits. So it's still advanced circuits, but now it's engine units and assembling machines instead of steel. They said it was easier. I don't know that that's true. Although I guess you don't need to set up a... Yeah, because wait a minute. Unless advanced circuits don't need plastic. No, they still need plastic. So you still have to set up an oil system. Alright, so I don't have to do batteries. I don't think this is easier. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Where was I? I was at advanced electronics. Okay, that gives you the red stuff. Flight, of course. Stack inserters. Yeah, all this is all same stuff. I like that. It's a nice new icon for the solar panel. Plastics. Yep. It's exoskeleton, sure. Advanced oil. Braking force, I think, is a great idea. So I like fast trains. Better be careful on the tracks, though. Battery Mark IIs. This is just flat out taken from Bob's Mods now, which I like. Alright, advanced electronics gets you the high-tech science pack. So high-tech science pack needs battery processing units, speed modules, and 30 copper cables. Holy moly. Mad props to Root Beer, by the way. But holy moly. Wow. Now, granted, processing units are cheaper. God, not really. Alright, whatever. Speed modules better be faster. Nope, still 15 seconds. Wow, that sucks. Alright, I guess it is what it is. And of course, you get 2 in 14 seconds. Because why would it be 1? Oh my god, you need 3. So you need 3 processing unit machines to 1 high-tech science pack machine. We're going to just need a boat ton of processing units. I hope that gets rebalanced. Advanced material processing 2 is how you get production packs, which take pump jacks, electric engine units, and electric furnaces for 2. So it's a 7-to-1 ratio. Same thing for this, right? You get 2, it's 7-to-1. So it's 5, 6, 7, 7. We haven't seen the space science yet, but 5, 6, 7, 7 for that. Whew, man. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Nuclear power. Excited for that. Steam turbines. Seems pretty cheap. Heat pipe. Whoa. Did you see? This is a level 3 science. We can get nuclear power at the same time that we unlock advanced electronics too. That's kind of crazy. Heat pipes, heat exchangers, uranium fuel cells. I mean, we have to find the uranium first. Uranium processing. 10 uranium ore gets you 9/10 of the spent stuff and a small chance to get 235. Or 238. Most of it's 235. A centrifuge, which you need uranium ore to split it into 235 and 238. And then that's what creates you use this process inside of that machine. And then a nuclear reactor. They're not cheap. 40 megawatts, though. Wow. 40 megawatt production. I'm pretty sure that's how this game measures those things. I'll check in the steam engines in a second. Anything else we want to look through in the technology? I assume space technology is unlocked with the rocket silo. Man, you can't get Logistics 3 until you have those purple science packs. Those purple science packs are ridiculous. I'm assuming that unlocks space science. It doesn't. You need military science to get this done. I don't know what unlocks military science packs. Something in here, obviously. Military 2, maybe? Yeah. Grenades. So it gives you an excuse to build grenades. Wow, those aren't cheap either. They're 5. But they're supposed to be space science packs. And yet nothing requires them. Figure that one out. I don't know. Very strange. I'm being invaded. All this, and we're looking at level 1 tech. Hi. Okay. Sleep tight. It's not that late, is it? Oh, no. Yeah, that's fine. So what do I actually need next? Logistics? Or steel? Steel? We're going to need a lot of steel. We're going to need it all eventually. Let's do logistics. We need underground belts going. Okay, obviously we got to automate then. Give me... I can get 2. That's what I need. Green bullets are uranium. Oh, nuclear doesn't produce pollution. It's the clean power. Definitely the first thing I'm going to do is... Oh, wait, hold on before I do this. First thing I do is going to be to... I have to do it like this. Yes, like so. Okay. Because I have to do... Wait, no, this has to actually feed into this too. Oh my god. Where's my diamond tip axe? This has got to feed in, so that's where it feeds like that. And then this goes here. And then I don't have inserters because I don't have inserters. And you go there. You're going to make gears. Oh crap, you can't go there. You gotta go there. I need one more inserter. I can't make another inserter. Give me that. I need one more inserter. I need 2 more inserters. I must have plenty of resources by now, though. I haven't been back here in ages. Going. Probably need to monitor the fuel on this. I'll just make sure it doesn't run out. We'll get to belting things eventually. I need more of these bad boys. Alright. Automation. Oh, now I see what they mean. This is reduced by 25%. Yeah, that does look a lot cleaner. I like that. Alright, now we can come back over to here and start thinking about things. It's a lot of stone. We should probably start turning stone into brick. I'm about done with those. It's time to start doing electric miners, I think. Give me all 10 of those. Like I said, we'll do the bus out this... Ooh, there's a rock we got to get out of our way. But we're going to do the bus out this way. Yes, I'm going to do a bus. I don't know any other way. Crap. Anyone remember when I started recording this one? I feel like I started recording at 28 after, and it's 44 after. So we'll play for another 5 minutes. That'll be good. If it ends up being a half hour, so be it. Nobody's going to complain. Nobody watching these videos is going to complain anyway. Isn't this amazing? Look at this. I can walk right through these. Isn't that hot? Look at that. Look at that. It's brand new. I love it. You're fine. You'll get more. Now, why change all those to 100 if you're not going to change these to 100 too? Come on. You can have all that. And half of that. You know what? You can have all that. I need more iron. I think we're gonna move our iron operation to the south. There's a patch of iron right here, just so it's not corrupted by the copper. There's 117,000 in this patch, so that seems good to me. It's a long way to run the telephone poles, though, so I don't know how I feel about that. But it'll be easier to run along. Look, you can go either way. Look, around the circle or around the circle. It's amazing. I really don't want to put 8 together right quite yet, but I guess I'm going to. I guess we're just going to put all 10 down here. I don't need belts or anything yet, but, you know. It's a long way to go. You know what? I have enough copper. I don't know if this is going to be enough power or not. I do know there's not enough music. I guess I'll get lights as well, because it's quite dark. We don't need to worry about that at all. How is power? Non-existent. In waves, as it produces new pack. That's hilarious. I mean, why allow these to keep just going and going and going? Can I put all the steam together? I don't know. I'm very confused about this. They say the ratio is 1 to 2. I mean, I have to believe them. They tell me that, so it must be true. Really? Some more wood so I can string all these along. Green science cannot come fast enough. Where's my chainsaw? The autosaves seem faster. That could also be because I don't have, 15,000 entities on the map. But who's counting? We should probably get this iron at some point, but I'm not going to bother with it. We're going to just do not iron. 2 for copper seems plenty. What's the next science? Electronics right away? I mean, that opens the door to all of this stuff. There's really no reason for it, but... Steel. Steel is probably more important. Oh, optics. Right. Yes, that's right. I'm being nice to you guys. Okay, I think that's enough time. When we return in our next episode, we're just going to continue where we are. And just keep exploring vanilla Factorio again. It's been a while, but I think it'll be a nice experience. Dealing with this multiple ore patch, though, is going to be a pain in the tuchus. We'll have to do some sort of sorting mechanism out at the end, but we'll get there. For now, though, we're out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers. Do-do-do. Processing the audio of the video. That's theoretically all I needed to record for this week. I probably should stop. I really want to keep playing. More research. Beginning electric miners, but no electricity yet. No belts. Should probably automate a belt thing. Should just make some belts. You know what I'm saying? Get some belts. probably should stop the oh crap, stop the video as well. Considering that I'm playing it through. Yes, I'm checking the phone. Do I keep playing? I mean, it's 10 o'clock. I could be smart about this and just play it later. I don't know how I feel about that texture. I don't know if it's that new, to be honest with you. It might be, because they changed the way the decorations work. Does it actually process? Looks like it did. Do I record more? Little dot says keep playing. I still have more soda. So it is possible. I think I will play until the 2-hour mark. So 2 more episodes we'll record into next week. But if I'm going to do that, I need to set up next week, or I'm going to be confused when things go south. So let me do that real quick. And then I will, you know what, just to save time on science, I'm going to actually let the game run and do some science while I'm waiting too. I think people will forgive me for that. Alright. I don't need that anymore. What do I looking for? I'm looking for my spreadsheets. Okay. So this I need to change to Factorio 15.1. There, make it 15.2. And there, make it 15.3. All of these are already recorded. All I have to do is unprocess them. Then I'm going to copy this whole thing into a new spreadsheet. This is sheet 18, so it's the 18th week of the year. There are not 31 days in April, so I know that's the 1st of May is starting that week. Which is weird. At work, we've gone to a Thursday through Friday pay cycle. Or Friday through Thursday pay cycle, excuse me. So it's very weird for me to see weeks starting with Monday. Because I'm so assimilated to it now. This is going to be 119. This is going to be Factorio 15.4. And then we're just going to drag them across. It's going to look beautiful. It worked! Haha. Oh, right. I need to replace a human resource machine, too. I think I'm going to play Guacamelee. Guacamelee 1. Lothian 48. Afterbirth 65. Lothian 49. Guacamelee 2. Lothian 50. Afterbirth 66. Alright. That's a good week, I think. It'll be a lovely, lovely week. Now what I have to do is do this. So you're going to equal this plus 7, which is true all the way down. And you're going to equal this plus 1. And you're going to equal this plus 1. Now I can cut and paste in the future and not have to worry about it. You go down like that. Alright, so this is actually going to be episode 130. See, this is why I need to know this. Because the way I number my episodes, they are contiguous for the year, regardless of the series. That's too far. 5-7 is another Monday. Just another manic... No, it's not. Actually, that's the... that's a Sunday. It's the 7th. Whoa, I wish it were a fun day. So what are we going to do? We're going to lead off with the Jeff Lynne Challenge on Monday. On Wednesday will be some sort of Sagittarius thing. I know he'll bring that in. So on Friday will be Nighty. And on Sunday will be Nio, unless something comes along to change that. Beautiful thing. This will be State Lands number 78. This will be World Interiors number 2. And this will be African Excursions number 13. Lucky 13. All right, all that's set up. I'm ready to go for the next week other than thumbnails, but I can do all of those later. So let's look at Factorio and get ready to record 17-130. I'm out of something. I'll get more iron for that on the next one. Okay, we're going to keep playing, so this needs to be 130. And here we go. Greg's All Frog here. Let's play Factorio version 0.15. I left it running so that way science could kind of do its thing while we were waiting, because you don't need to see every tiny second of stuff. I'll just give that a full batch because I don't want to come over to stone that often. Alright, 49 of those is going to have to be all we have for the moment. We'll just do inefficient running because who cares. It's pretty good. Alright, that barely does not get them. That's hilarious. So we'll do that. They don't stretch that far? Alright, that's fine. It's fine. There. Now everything's running. Now I have no belts, obviously, so that's not going to happen for a long time, but we'll get the belts eventually. Here, I have some iron. Actually needed about twice as much iron, so give me that back. How's the power? Power's still okay. We'll get better science, we'll get better everything, right? It's just a matter of time. I'm still recording these during the live stream, so if I talk to people that aren't there, I am not crazy for that. Oh, you don't belong there. You don't belong in that bar at all. So you know what? Let's get you out. Let's make this belts. Let's make this. What is it for? Underground belt. You are that. You are those. This will be rail eventually. And long-term power, I guess. I'll make it lights because I promised you light. So I'll make some lights. Shoot. Is that even or odd? I'll find out if I have a stick left over. That's odd. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put in some lights. Because I love all of you. No, it won't be dark. Okay. Alright, so these two guys are going to be part of my copper mining expeditions. Oh, I don't have any of those, right? Yes. Let's make a couple of these bad boys. We'll make 4 of them. And then they will be making our belt for us. I don't know what I need all this stone for. I should probably be smelting some of it into bricks. I'll do that when I get these guys freed up. I'll use that one for brick, I guess. Well, I'm going to need a bunch more of them anyway because I'm going to make mining setups. 10 on each side is 20. That's 5 right there. So I need to make 15 more. 5, 10, 15. That's our first mining setup for copper. And then 5, 10, 15, 20. That's for iron. So we'll have those ready to go. I'm going to be smart this because it's vanilla. I'm going to put copper up here. I'm sorry, I'm going to put copper right here, iron right here, and leave space above and below so I can add more processing of each type. I'm going to try and be smart this time. I guess we don't need more of those yet. I think we're going to need more. So I'm going to make more. Can this handle those? I guess so. I don't know how this is supposed to work. I'm going to set them up side by side and just go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 all the way over. I mean, their maximum production is 900,000, right? Right? 900 kilowatts, yeah. Not 900,000. Well, 900,000 watts. Technically, that's not what I meant, but we'll go with it. Wow, 1.8 megawatts of energy. That's like a lot. I just picked up something. The steel axe. Woo. So we got that. Steel processing opens up some more doors. We're not going to get to green quite yet, so electronics will be next. See, I don't know if I can put them on the end of this or not. We'll try something. We'll try putting them on the edge, see if they would work. Oh, it's so hot. It says it does. I don't know. There's 200 steam in all this. The temperature's correct. But it says 1 to 2. That's what everybody was saying, is it's 1 to 2. Now that's working, let's see if it does anything to these. The available performance is still high. Did they mean 1 to 10? I don't know. We'll keep monitoring. Alright, we need belts. Need inserters too. I can't make these fancy inserters either. That makes me sad. Guess we can't do this setup. That setup doesn't work. We need to put one in the middle. That's gonna be your iron ore. Should we do a box for both? Because you put the box here, which covers that, and you just put iron in it. This is going to be these. This is going to be these. It's so slow. The inserter can't keep up. Oh, I need fast inserters. Oh, I have access to them. I need more stuff. Let's get advanced going. That's crazy. Oh, hello, Hawkins. I'm also recording for my channel. So if you hear me sign off, I'm not actually signing off until my theme music is playing behind me. I sure didn't want that. Here, you have that. But welcome to Factorio. If you've never seen it before, it's a heck of a time. I need fast ones. Yes, thank God. Alright, I don't care how slow it unloads, it'll keep up. Oh, apparently it won't. Alright, give me another one. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, now we're cooking with petrol. Can you keep up with one? Yeah, but it kind of looks like a 1-to-1 ratio here. We're gonna put the gears on the bus for sure. So we're starting here. I don't want to start the bus way over there though. So we're gonna bring this here and over, kind of like to the rock. I want to go farther than the rock. I want to go all the way over here to our steam engine. So I want to go to that rock. I sure as heck don't have that much kind of power left, but this is almost trainable distance. Almost. Is this going to hit that? No, right underneath. Good. Lucky 13. Okay. I need all my music mods. I'm out of power. That's a problem. Still can't walk in between those, but that's fine. I'm out of boxes as well. Now that I'm actually drawing power, how's it going? It's going okay. I mean, it looks like you can handle more than 2 on one of those. I don't know what they were talking about, man. I'm very confused. Automation 2s. Yep, let's grab that. Assemblers making assemblers. It's gone through all my iron already. Very greedy. Alright, we're going to do the standard setup that we always do because I like it, basically. And I haven't seen anything new and fresh to change my mind yet. We're going to put a set of them here, I think, which means I need splitters. These are not hack splitters either. These are just splitters. Alright, I need 4 splitters to make all that work. And underground belts galore, so we'll make all those. Thank you for the transport belt. This is going to come straight up through here, which is straight through that, I believe. That's annoying. Oh, just to the inside of it. That's perfect, is what that is. Alright, and then we can split it right here. This is where we're going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. Got a little trigger happy on the last one. How the hell is it 13 minutes already? I'm not going to do all of these at the first. I'm going to set up the first 8, which is 4 mining drills. I guess I have way more mining drills than that, but that's what we're setting up anyway. This is going to be the copper, or the coal coming through. Nah, we're going to go over the top with that. Never mind. We'll go over the top. We need a bunch of these. That's not a bunch. We're going to need to get more supplies. If I'm going to daisy chain these, actually, this will come from here. because then it'll split here, go underground there, and go through. So that's how the daisy chain is going to work for sure. It's fine. It's fine by me how that worked. Give me those. Here, you can have 3 more. Enjoy the fight. Okay. It's working out okay. What's slowing down science here? It's just slow. I can accept that it's just slow. Plenty of power. I guess I have 3.6 megawatts. I'm not used to that. I think I only have 2, but I've got 3.6. Yeah, we're not gonna do this much longer. So we're gonna bring the coal lines down now. We'll bring coal through the iron mine. I know that seems strange, but it's gonna be just fine. How far over? This far over. We will remove what we need to remove in a minute. All right. All right, I need 2 more miners. Loving all these new graphics. All of these make sense to me. I'm probably going to hate them when it's finally not what I want. Okay, I don't need you guys anymore. Thank you so much for your service. It's been fantastic. We're going to set up coal miners. Actually, you know what? Are there burner inserters still? There are. I kind of feel like continuing to use these for this setup and use the burner inserter method. Oh, it's the wrong way though. Darn. Well, if I staggered them... No. Clearly, this is what you do. So you're going to go here, here, here. No, that's getting too weird. We're just going to deal with the fact that this thing is dumb. So now they'll be able to feed each other. So I need 4 burner miners. And I don't need to worry about this power here. I mean, we'll get there, but we don't need to worry about it quite yet. Because with these burner inserters, what I can do is prime the pump. It'll come out here. I can't get it, huh? Because it can't grab fast enough. Should start letting it through now, right? Okay, good. Solve that problem. Oh, because now it doesn't have. It tried too many times. It doesn't have any. It doesn't have juice. All right, cool. So that gives us iron. It's really slow though. What's the crafting speed on this? 0.35. What's the mining speed on this? 0.5. You know what? That's just too. That's too dumb. Let's just go to electric. I can use the burner miners in my pump setup. Oh, we don't want that. I know. I should get 2 more then. And we'll do 6. We'll do 6. I'm going to go and make sure that I've got everything set up so the belts go in the proper spaces. We will split that off for other energy at some point too, by the way. You can have those. It'll be fun. Oh, it's already set up. Nice. So the coal is just going to start working once it gets down there. Good deal. This is going to go like this. Oh, right. I need more inserters. Which I can't make because iron. Which we're getting right now. Whee! Stop doing that soon. Inside. We're going inside. It's weird for me, but we can do it. I don't know why I started inside. I need more. I need more. Give me more stuff. Iron. Goosh. Okay, I can shut down the iron up here then. This iron has served its purpose. Alright, it's dark. I know. I have the one here. I'll go to the one light. I could add more lights. We'll add more lights later. But that is the episode for now. We have got automated iron production. I'm happy about that. Next up, we will do copper production, and then we will be good to go. For now, though, we are out of time. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything that happens. And until next time, cheers. Iron smelting. Huzzah. That's my note for that episode. It's so weird going back to 0.14. Thank you, Caesar. I appreciate that. I suppose I should pause at the moment. Oh, we're not doing science right now. That's a problem. We're waiting for the audio to process on that now. Takes about 3 to 4 minutes for every episode. I'll play one more. Do. Ah, done. Good. If you are watching these as I record them, I do humbly ask that you at least turn them on in the back. Oh, Jesus. Turn them on in the background at some other time, as though you were watching them, so I can get YouTube credit for that. All right, here we go. Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play Factorio 0.15, where we are we're well on our way here. Very excited about that. I hate when that happens. the control key gets stuck. Oh, look at all that. I don't need all that. That's gross. Get this out of here. Ugh. That is tight. It's tighter than I normally make it. I'm okay with it. That's fine for now. Are we ever going to go longer than 10? I mean, theoretically, red belt can handle more than 10, but we'll just double it up. So no, we'll give it time for a thing, and then that's it. So this will be the center line. You don't cross the center line. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where all of them will be. Don't cross the center line. Now, granted, normally I would put a double. There probably should be a double here. Wait a minute. That's not the center line. That's the center line. Let's just do 3. I know normally I do a 4 gap, but 3 is plenty to get belts and stuff underground it. And it'll be fine. It's going to bother me, right? It will. I know myself. It's going to bother me. We'll put 4 in the middle. Especially because 4 is also the size of a roboport. So you can put roboports in the middle of it. Give me more of those. Nice. We'll take this down now. And set it up elsewhere. How's that going? Fine. I want to keep mining stone. Eventually we will smelt that. Eventually. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really? Some more of those. I'm going to put one there. That copper's going to go here. Oh, just like that, I'm out of belt. Goodness. Add one more. Guess we got to start making some belt off the bus, huh? Those 4 and those 4 are sacrosanct. They cannot be touched. I guess I'm going to make some belt by hand. That should be enough for me for ages. Then what I need to start doing is I need to peel iron off before it even begins. And yes, I know that's crazy. Some of this is going to go to steel, and some of this is going to go to well, they're both going to go down this way, right? This one goes off to steel, so we're going to do okay, I need more of those. There'll be one that goes off to steel here, right, which we'll just put that in so I know it's there. And then the other thing comes down for stuff. We're going to leave room on the bus. Actually, because this is this is the first thing on the bus. I don't need that. But it's going to come through here. That's where that bus is going to start. You're going to make gears for me. Let's try this first thing. Copy. Oh, that's so awesome. You guys have no idea. No idea. I don't need that. Okay. I just need a lot of belts. Some of those bad boys until I get those bad boys. Oh, smackers. I don't have this. I can't set my inserters how I want them. It's annoying. Really? Alright, that's fine. Alright, there's our gears. This is basic. So what are we going to put on the bus? We're going to put steel for sure. We're going to put those for sure. We're going to put basic electronic boards on the bus. Plastic goes on the bus. I think everything else is going to start below this line. I think this is our demarcation line. Let's make some concrete, not concrete, brick. I can't do that. I have to put it into an oven. So we're going to do that. We're going to put a demarcation line down here. Nothing starts above here. That's the bottom line. I know that's a long way from the bus. We're going to have a lot of quote-unquote wasted material. It's not wasted. Fluid handling? I guess. I mean, we need it eventually, right? I guess fluid handling. We're going to set up real science next episode. Crap, when did I start recording this? I'm going to say 7 minutes ago. It's probably equal. I don't have the recording software on the same screen because I'm still live streaming, so it gets confusing. Thanks, little dots. What's amazing? All this stuff. I suppose we can start the copper mining now. That's ugly. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. I'll set that up for now because that's what I can do for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need these to set up the rest of my gears. So we can have plenty of gears. Oh yeah, the dragging is amazing. That's one of the best features. That's dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright, so that's just iron, that's just copper, that's just iron. Probably should put some power in here too, huh? This one's going to be at the bottom, of course, because that's what fits. What are you doing cross-connecting like that? That's disgusting. Oh, God, because you're off. Ugh. No, unacceptable. 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 I know I don't have to undo all those, but that's what happened. Can't put the power cord there now. Luckily, you can put one here. with that. I'm not okay with the fact that I'm out of power cores. I guess I don't need that one. Guess I don't need that one. It'll have to work for now. It's ugly, but it'll work. That's why you put 2. I knew there's a reason that you put 2. Yep, I see it right now too. That won't be able to last. Scheit und Dam, meine Damen und Herren. Okay. We need to make belts again automatically, or we'll be in trouble. So let's do belts. This is my lowest demarcation point. So I don't have any of those. Let's get some of those. I don't know why I don't have any of those. I picked them up. I have a boiler on me. Why? Oh, right, because we're going to do 1 and 2, but apparently I don't need to do that. So here's the edge. How far over do we want to get? This is fine. Okay, I need some more of these guys. Probably need some more of those guys. Definitely need more of these guys now. Alright, that'll have to do for that. You, sir, are going to make belt. Because I'm going to need a whole bunch of belts. No, you know what? I'm going to do the normal belt setup. Which means you are not going to make belt. You are going to make underground belt. You're going to make belt. I need... Wait, what happened to automation 2? Oh, I have automation 2. Give me one of these. Need the gears. You need the gears. And I think you need gears. No. The only thing in the middle that needs gears is this. So we're in gears straight to this. Why do this? Planning. I need fast inserters. I don't know why I made basic ones there. Alright, since I know steel is going to go through here, I'll do that for now. Alright, we'll need inserters, of course. That's nice. We'll pick up our ingredients from here. We need to start automating inserters as well. This isn't going to do it. We need fast ones. Let's get some supplies here. We are not making enough iron. That is sort of surprising. I need more power poles. This is madness talking. That's not how that goes. This goes this way. Now, iron has to come through here as well. Does iron go through here? I think that would be a reasonable accommodation. Right, I don't have any power poles. I keep trying to make power, and it's not working because I don't have any. Alright. I think goods and services go south. I think science will go north. point. Oh, it's all new science, though. Really got to pay attention to that. Really got to pay attention to that. Right, power poles. Give me power poles. Just give me a bunch of power poles. That is how the bus will work. Excellent. This needs iron. Do I take filter inserters to bring the iron out? I can. We'll give it a go. It may not be the way to go, though. Oh, those are circuit boards. Yeah, we're not ready for that yet. We'll keep making those by hand for now, but it'd be nice to have underground belt. We will limit this to... Oh, they're 100 in a stack now, so 300. We'll limit this to 1 stack. If that's 100, though, that's going to be wasteful. Again, we will go underground because the future. I'm going to start... I think green circuits will be the next thing, and then it'll have to be the next episode, unfortunately, because I am absolutely certain I'm out of time at this point. So you're going to filter, please, iron. It's slow, but it'll be okay. We need double the input, actually. Which means we need 2 of these, so to be fair, that's about as good as we can do. It's picking them up as fast as it can go. So, that's just how it is. How did I get 7? Excuse me? This is bad timing on my part, obviously. Get rid of this ore here. And we need to increase production, so we will do that. Alright, that'll be the last of that. I need 8 more. 5, 1, 2, 3. I guess this will be the end of it at that point. I have no idea how that works, but it works. Alright, there we go. If you've never seen this setup before and wondering why I'm doing this, it's because of electric. I won't need that space with an electric, so I'm not as worried about that, but it is the reasoning behind it. There is method to my madness. It is not high, but it's there. We will put some lights down at the beginning of the bus. At the beginning of the smelting, rather. In the beginning of the bus. And then every 2? Yeah, it looks like every 2 is what I would need to do to make this look good. I'll just put one right in the middle of that. There you go. I'll try and remember lights. Not very good at it, but I will definitely try and remember that. And that's where we are. I mean, we're all the way up through. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Never mind, we're not done. We got to fix the power issue. It's because the chest must have run out. Because I need to split this off. Water's down here, so I don't have to go that far. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Luckily, there's some coming there, and I still have some in my pocket. There's no performance there. But that's because we're rebuilding all of our steam. No lie, maybe that's the problem. When you start it fresh, you do need 1 for every 2. That's fine. That's not a problem at all. That's a problem, because I was using that to get to the north. We gotta do that from here then. for the tree. Didn't notice, but I'm fine with that. I guess I need another inserter for that. You know what? No. I've got him now. I'm going to use him. That's the only sensible option. There we go. Okay, now we are finished. So we have belts being automated, which is fantastic. We have our bus already taking shape. I am thrilled with that. And then, we can get rid of the last remnants of the old regime, so to speak. We will leave plenty of room to the north and south in order to process all of our copper and whatever. I'm going to leave that iron in the top and just leave it untapped. It's fine. There's copper in the south that we can get to. There's plenty of resources around. I'm not worried about this start at all. I think it's going to be quite fantastic. And of course, the biters won't attack us until we're ready for that. So there you go. For now, though, we are out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything that happens. And until next time, cheers. It's an unusually long amount of end time for me, so that'll weird me out when I go to process it. The sad thing is I'm going to go to process it in about 10 minutes. Copper smelting, automated transport belt. Cool. Science maybe on the next one, I think. That'll have to come next time, though. Because that's about it. We're going to save this as not autosave 2. This is Factorio 15, we will call it. So I'm happy with that. And everything else as it goes along. But as they say, we're out of time. Because I got other things to go around. So I gotta say thank you so much for joining us at this completely unplanned live stream. Just 0.15 dropped, and I said I'm going to play. So we played for a couple hours. I recorded 5 episodes, so I'm well into next week, and that is where we're going to leave it for today. Don't forget to come back tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That will be our usual Tuesday live stream, and that will feature an hour of GeoGuessr, followed by multiplayer with myself, Lightbringer, Comrade George, and also Yogurt. I think all of us will be here this week, so we will probably play Ultimate Chicken Horse and Rocket League, because that's what we've been playing recently. So don't miss that. It'll be a good time. And I also live stream on Sundays at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern, most Sundays, not every Sunday, but most Sundays. And that right now is Stardew Valley, and that's all I'm going to play is Stardew Valley for a while, because I'm having a lot of fun playing Stardew Valley. And of course, you can find all of those at twitch.tv, on YouTube Gaming, or YouTube Live, and also beam.pro. I am doing that there as well. And for all my live streams, thanks to the power of Restream.io. Other services are available. I have to say, it has been a pleasure playing around with you guys today. If you want more, well, you can find a ton of videos, because I'm on YouTube at /PurpleFrogPlays. And I put 3 videos a day, every day, onto the channel. 6 a.m. is GeoGuessr, noon is Factorio now, for the foreseeable future. And 6 p.m. is sort of a potpourri, which is Human Resource Machine this week, but next week it'll be Guacamelee. Both weeks will have Binding of Isaac, and both weeks will have Europa Universalis 4, so check all those out if you like those videos. Each video is about 20 minutes long. That's what I try to do with all of my videos. If you have a moment and you have the dollars, head on over to patreon.com/PurpleFrogPlays. Every donation is appreciated. $1 there is worth 1,000 page views on YouTube and way more on Twitch, because I don't get any ad revenue on Twitch, so that would be greatly appreciated. And of course, you can find me on Reddit and Facebook also, if you wanted to interact and hang out, so to speak. But for now, we must say adieu. Thank you again so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and click that like button wherever you may be. Hit the follow, hit the notification, hit the bell. Find a way to keep track of me, and if you will be so kind, subscribe to stay updated with everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.